Good evening and welcome to Underground Media. Today we have all female artists, local from Fresno, California here today. And we have DJ Moonshine. Hello.
What's up?
So tell me, how did you get the name DJ Moonshine?
It's actually all the way back from childhood. My real name is Munera. It's Arabic for bring light, illuminate. And they called me Mooney growing up. And then somehow they started calling me Moonshine. And this kind of stuck.
Okay, and what kind of DJing do you do?
I'm pretty diverse. I do a variety of things. I've done Latin weddings. I've done, in the club, I'm more known for hip hop, R&B, top 40s type stuff. But I do a little reggae. I love reggae. I like to throw that in every time I throw a set. And that's about it.
What is your definition of a DJ?
A disc jockey? You know what? I learn every day more dynamics to DJing. You know, when you tell somebody you're a DJ, they think you can mix and master. They think you can do everything, you know, and I'm a very shy person, and so I'm learning to grow as a DJ. I didn't naturally come out on the mic, and I'm learning how to work the mic more and stuff like that. But DJs are very diverse. I mean, there's DJs that produce, there's DJs that rock the crowd, turntablists, there's DJs who, you know, more on the business side, so.
And what kind of DJ do you consider yourself?
I consider myself more on the business side. I do club work, but my main focus when I started this was my intention was to fundraise for my nonprofit 3 R's group home. I run a program there called Golden Carrots, and I wanted to raise money for nonprofits. I've done shows for Miracle Girls, the Margie Mason Center, and stuff like that. But
nice.
I actually just created a buzz and ended up in the club world.
Now, do you think being a DJ, a female DJ, is harder in the industry than it is to be a male DJ?
Kind of. You know, when you first enter the scene, you have to really earn your respect, and then you have the other dynamic of everybody trying to get at you and not keeping business, and that makes it difficult. But then again, you can actually work it for your favor, because who doesn't like a hot DJ, a female DJ? Another thing that comes with that is they automatically put you in competition with the other females. And I don't necessarily, that's not my personality. I love to work with females. And I'm not in competition with any female DJ nor any other DJ. I just love to do it. I just love to do it, so.
Would you ever DJ on tour?
It would have to pay me very well because I have a daughter, I have 2 daughters, and taken away from family, it would have to be beneficial for my family as a whole.
And if you were able to DJ on tour, who would it be for?
Oh, man. Who would it be for? Probably Beyonce. I think she's a dope performer. I think she's an all-around performer. She's very well connected, and I just think she's a very dope female performer, Beyonce.
And you mentioned that you were a blender. Mm-hmm. Can you explain to us what a blender is?
Well, I blend music more than anything. People really expect me to be a turntablist, and that's the art that I haven't mastered yet. So I'm not up there scratching too much and stuff like that. I definitely think there's other DJs that have mastered that art better than me, but I'm going to have clean transitions. You're going to hear the next song coming in. I like to put beats under other songs, stuff like that.
And where can the audience find DJ Moonshine?
You got to watch. You got to keep up, because I'm not in the same spot all the time. But I'm working on bringing back the Baddest Open Mic. I just agreed to doing that. So that was my first gig that I ever did. And that's actually what put me on the map with the artists and networking and stuff like that. And that should be back in effect in about a month. So artists, look out for it.
Here in Fresno?
Here in Fresno.
Nice.
I also do Club Vibe. We usually do it once a month. Usually the first Saturday of the month. We're taking 2 months off and we're coming back. So the location and everything is still up in the air, but we're looking for that also.
Great. And where is this going to be at, open mic?
That's the thing that we're still working on. I'm trying to find a good location. I want it to be a diverse crowd. I want it to be a true representation of Fresno talent. So I don't want it to be just rap or just country or just alternative. I really want a diversity of talent. So.
And is there anything that you would like to say to the youth that are interested in DJing?
Get into it early. I got into it way too late, and it's definitely something that they can use anywhere they want to go. Like, I just adopted a child, and I told her, you should just pick it up, because if you go off to college, that's something you can make money anywhere you go. And, you know, it's okay to feed somebody, but you got to teach them how to feed themselves. And so pick it up. You go to college, do some college parties, pay your tuition, or at least put food on you. You ain't going to be eating ramen, you know? So,
DJ, thank you for being on the show. Is there anywhere that on social media that we'll be able to look up DJ Moonshine? If you can let us all know.
Find me at Ms. MISS DJ Moonshine. That's my Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Also on Facebook, you can find me at Ms. DJ Moonshine. And my personal one is MOONEYDINKANE.
Thank you so much for coming on. And you happen
Thank
to
you for
know-
having me, for sure. This is really dope.
It was a pleasure. And our next guest is Ashley Littlejohn.
Ashley Littlejohn. I actually met her at the Baddest Open Mic when I used to have it. She used to come and rock the house. I mean, people just loved her.
I'm excited. I'm so excited to interview her and let Fresno know Ashley Littlejohn also. This has been great. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you. Hi, and welcome back to Underground Media. We'd like to welcome Ashley Littlejohn. Welcome.
Hi.
So, how did you get the name Ashley Littlejohn? I have to ask this question. I really need to know.
I get that a lot. It's actually my real name. And I'm actually the only daughter my mom got to name. And she loved the name Ashley. And so Ashley Littlejohn's my name.
Ashley Littlejohn it is.
My real name.
Okay, tell me a little bit about what you do.
I am a singer-songwriter, and I perform, and I'm getting into producing now, and I love it. I love every bit of it.
How long have you been singing?
I've been singing since I was a little girl. I've been
Really?
singing since I was little. I wrote my first song when I was 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in theater. I've been in a girl group. I've just been strictly about performing and creating.
Do you write your own music?
I do.
And what inspires you to write your own music?
Really, a lot of different things. It can be me just walking around or just looking at people, eavesdropping on conversations sometimes, and just daily life experiences. It could be something from a joyful experience or a hurtful experience. I write for other people as well, so meeting people, talking about what they go through, and you create from that.
How would you describe your style of music?
My style of music is definitely inspired by R&B music, what I was raised on, but my love for all music and genres is what I put into my own music and with my writing style. So I love all different types of genres of music, from rock and roll, alternative, country, anything that I can bring into my sound is what I want to put into my music.
And what artists out there inspire you?
My biggest inspiration, my musical inspiration, is Whitney Houston, ever since I was a little girl.
Yes. You would love to perform with her, right?
Oh, I would love to have a big picture of her on my wall. I got it as a gift.
Oh,
And
one thing I have to ask. Okay, you opened up for Keith Sweat
yeah,
last year
Yeah.
at the Selland Arena.
yeah.
Tell me how that was.
That was an experience that, you have those experiences that you'll never forget.
Yes.
Like, that's one that I will never, ever forget. It was amazing from just walking in there. I graduated there. And I got to sing on stage there, but being there and singing on the stage as me and in front of my idols, it was Al B. Sure and H-Town. I got to speak to Al B. Sure, and I got to speak to G from H-Town, and it was just a great experience. The energy, the positivity, and the love and the response from the people was like, if nothing made me want to do it more that moment. It was everything. I'm getting excited talking about it. It was absolutely everything.
Well, I had seen the video that you have up on YouTube,
Yeah.
and I had checked it out, and I mean, I can just see the energy that you were feeling just walking down the hallway, walking up the stairs, walking out there to the audience.
I'm getting chills.
And we're definitely going to be hearing some music from Ashley Littlejohn today. She's going to be performing for us. So definitely would like to keep you all tuned in. What do you think is harder in the music industry for a female artist?
Definitely being yourself and not being compared to other people who are doing something.
Right.
It's really hard to be who you are and represent yourself as an artist. Even me as Ashley Littlejohn, a lot of people say, why you're that name? Why do you want to keep your name? What about a solo name or just this? And I'm like, I want to represent being yourself and being as real as you can be.
Yeah.
I want to let people know that from a little girl, Ashley Littlejohn wanted to do this, and I want to I want to stay true to myself, and I want to promote staying true to yourself and not changing.
Yeah. Where's other places that you have performed, either in Fresno or outside of Fresno?
I've performed a lot. Mainly, I'm working on expanding myself, but I've been to Las Vegas, different venues. I have a lot of different venues that I love. Mainly Los Angeles, I perform and I'm creating a base there. I'm back and forth a lot.
Okay. And what sets you up from all other female artists? Sets you apart from all other female artists?
I think what set me apart is more so staying true to who I am. I'm not going to change. I'm very
Right?
headstrong about being who I am, and I've grown to love myself more, and I'm growing a little bit. I'm starting to get more confident in who I am as a person and being more sure the more I grow and the more that I develop. And so probably staying true, and I'm not changing.
And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I'm bad at telling the future. I'm bad at even seeing things because I worry about tomorrow. I think of tomorrow as a distant future. But I'm going to always work hard. I'm going to strive to be the best and bring out the best in myself.
Now, you're going to be performing for us today.
Mm-hmm.
If you can go ahead and let us know what songs you are going to be performing.
I'm going to perform one of my singles called Promises and another bus track called Like This. Both distinctly different, and I hope you like it.
Now, can you go ahead and let us know, and everybody else out there know, how to get a hold of Ashley Littlejohn and give out all your social information for us?
Well, you can find me on Facebook. I have 2 pages. I have my personal page and my music page, Ashley Littlejohn, ASHLEE-LITTLEJOHN. And I talk to everybody. I'm on Instagram, Ashley Littlejohn, same exact spelling. I'm on Twitter, ASH_Littlejohn, exactly the same way spelled. And if that becomes too hard, you can always type it into Google, Ashley Littlejohn, and all of that good stuff pops up. So.
Okay, and thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to interview you. You guys are going to listen to Ashley Littlejohn, and she's coming up next. Check this out.
Walking in a danger zone, between the lines of my heart alone. My soul's half empty, falling apart from all the lies that you told me. Holding all this pain inside that I know I still have to fight. But it's just, why would you do this to me after I lived for the love of you? Now what am I to do after I give every part of me? Just like it's hard to see because you're too blind. Open your eyes to see you're slowly killing me. I'm so done holding on to promises. Something that you never meant. I lose my mind. It's something I don't wanna do. Something I don't wanna do. This feeling in my heart, no, that completely taking over me. Yeah, there's overwhelming pain inside that I know I can let it drag me down. But It's just so dang hard. Why would you do this to me? I live. Now what am I to do? I give. Hard to see because you're too blind. Open your eyes. I'm so tired of something that you never met. Let's have some fun. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I bet you thought my love was one you won't miss. You probably thought you crossed me off of your list. But look how the tables are turned, and now you probably learned that you never met a girl like this. I bet you thought you moved on and stepped to sweet bliss, and now your little plan just took a strange twist. And look how the tables are turned, and now you probably learned that you never met a girl like this. Let me tell you. Seems like yesterday we were in love, but anyway, how was your girl? You were my man, but little did I know you had another plan. And now it's clear to me that everything you tell all lies. How's that? And I say thankfully that after you I'm gonna be alright, alright. I bet you thought my love was one you won't miss. You probably thought you crossed me off of your list. Your list. And now you probably learned that you never met a girl like this. I bet you thought you moved on a step to sweet bliss, and now your little plan. And look how the tables are turned, and now you probably learned that you never met a girl like this. Let me tell you what else he did. And now he's blowing up my phone, talking about how he can't be alone. It ain't the same, and that you're missing me. We'll talk is cheap, you'll never get no sympathy. And now it's clear to me that everything you sell all lies outside. And I say thankfully that after you I'm gonna be alright, alright. I bet you thought my love was one you won't miss. You probably thought you crossed me off of your list. Now look how the tables are turned, and now you probably learned that you never met a girl like this. I bet you thought you moved on to sweet bliss. I bet you thought that took a strange twist. I bet you thought that. We're gonna break it down like this, lady. You never met a girl like this. 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 No, no. You never met a girl, no.
And welcome back to Underground Media. You just checked out Ashley Littlejohn. Make sure you tune in for more information. Look her up and check her out. I also would like to welcome Callie the lyricist.
Thank you for having me.
Another female artist that we have here on Underground Media from Fresno, California. So tell me, I have to ask everybody, how did you get the name?
Well, originally I was going by the artist name Callie. I actually went and did a performance out in Los Angeles where a gentleman by the name of Heavy, he had to introduce me. So it was one of those, I'm supposed to introduce this artist as Callie, but no, let's bring Callie the lyricist to the stage. So that's how I got my name.
And how long have you been involved in music?
and I've been involved in music since I can remember. When I first started out, it was basically instruments. And then as I prolonged more into it, it went from instruments to actually singing. Then I became an actual MC.
And what is an MC to you?
It's a person who deliver words, basically, you know, with the music, but that actually has, say, powerful, like messages, hidden messages and stuff within words.
What is it that sets you apart from other artists?
Well, I would say that my drive. I have a very strong drive when it comes to music. I believe that there's nothing that can hold me back.
Do you ever feel any pressure out there in the music industry to change who you are, to please?
No. I believe in staying yourself, being who you are, represent, you know, yourself to a fullest. Not really trying to be like anyone else. I believe that all of us as artists have our own unique styles. So my thing is just for me to self-express myself through my own music.
Okay, and what kind of music would you consider yourself labeled?
I am very versatile. I wouldn't really classify myself as one particular sound. I try to touch bases in all areas. There's a few I haven't tried yet, but I'm working on it.
Is there any rappers that you have wanted to work with?
Definitely.
And who are those?
I think
Short
one
list.
of the female artists that I would love to definitely work with would be Da Brat. She's also very versatile, and I just think that she's just unstoppable.
And could you drop a couple bars for us right now, freestyle?
You gonna put me on the
Yes.
spot?
Oh, yeah. Definitely going to put you on the spot here.
Oh, man.
Give us a little bit of something.
How about I give you something that's not really on any album yet? How about that?
Okay.
So let's see. You know, my music can sometimes be kind of harsh.
Just freestyle something real quick.
So how about this? Everybody want to be grown. Why bother? Because we all know that you got the brain of a toddler. See, lame, in other words, short brain, not smart. You might as well check around and play hopscotch. Dumbfound, you'll see. You have to know mathematics to hustle in these streets. You could take it from a G like me. It takes 36 ounces to equal a key. But if you push your weight like that, then you're making money. Anything less than that, then your money funny. Game goofy in street terms. Now, you still out there trying to buy a doubler from a man with a perm resembling Big Worm. But laugh out loud. See, that's funny, too. I'm just showing if you use your brain the things you can do. But even after spitting knowledge, some of y'all still lost. But now you have the nerve to say that you still a boss. Hell, even Cake Boss knows how to measure weight, except he can cut into equal proportions, so it's equal on every plate. Wake your game up. You're sleeping like the light off. The same reason some of y'all get sprayed down as a jump off. Now, how many bars is there? Hell, you don't know, so I'm going to keep going, roger that. That's what happens when you got a brain like an egg, loose in the middle. Now you're trying to learn the rules of the game in a nursery riddle. But, of course, I learned from some of the best. Mac Dre, Kilo, C, the little underdog. You know how it is when I'm rocking with them boss hogs.
Wow, that was awesome. That was great. Thank you. We also have another talent coming up, Cody Brown. And I would like to ask you how it is that you know Cody Brown, our next artist that we have coming on Underground Media.
Well, Cody Brown is actually my partner, and she is a very dynamic, talented individual.
Now, I remember when you first played her song. Now, when I met this girl, let me tell you guys that she is the most soft-spoken person. And when I heard her song, you guys will understand. I mean, it's just, it's beyond words for me. So definitely. Thank you for bringing her on and introducing her to underground media. She
You're
definitely
welcome.
needs to be seen and be heard.
Definitely.
And if you can, give us all your social information so that way everybody out there can go ahead and contact you, get a hold of you for...
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and SoundCloud at Cali the Lyricist, which is spelled CALIDALYRICIST. And my Facebook would be facebook.com/ThisDup, Cali the Lyricist.
And thank you, and I can't
Thank
wait for
you.
your performance, so stay tuned. Here is Cali the Lyricist.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's Cali the Lyricist. Representing the no. You gotta realize you're messing with the baddest. See, I make these so-called rappers reevaluate their status. Cause after I touch the mic, you cats will stop believing that the bull crap you do should even be called MC. You gotta realize you're messing with the baddest. See, I make these so-called rappers reevaluate their status. Cause after I touch the stage, you cats will stop believing that the bull crap you do should even be called MC. What's your definition of dope? Cause I think our opinions differ. I guess I don't know what's dope from a viewpoints of a listener. So how it sounds, my new joints, proof points, rhyme styles, a new noise for 1,000 miles in any direction that you point. See, I'm promising air to the emperors, the childish games. Refrain from grabbing the mic, please expel yourself some shame. And no, I don't sound the same. Yes, I'm a little deranged, but you know it ain't no thing. Cause lyrically, no one can hang. There's always room for a minor pro, but get off my jock. Can't you see my tires full? You wanna call me out for offending your ears? Just chill. There's a billion other better ways to end your career. For real? Like I can't even hear you. You still this motor mouth. Please don't go that route. I'll show you out. Now peace to all the real MCs, but I'ma show you all my DJ name's ability. But hey girls, humble yourself and some humility. I come in the game, I got stability. You gotta realize you're messing with the baddest. Cause after I touch the mic, you cats will stop believing that the bull crap you do should even be. You gotta realize you're messing with the baddest. See, I make these so-called rappers reevaluate their status. Cause after I touch the stage, I got the feeling I already heard the verse. So any turn you take won't only be a turn for the worse. That's the truth and I know it hurts. You so bad I have the last laugh even when I rhyme first. I hear that frontin', I hear that talking. I see these girls and I hear the dogs barking. But listen, dog nuts, you ain't a hard target. For every bar that you rhyme's just a nail in your coffin. And all the other rappers just trying to get next to me. I don't write battle raps, I write eulogies. Now they on the air thinking that they can't be whacked because they undefeated in the mirror battling fantasy cats. I rap, grown man get manhandle rap. You rap open toes, sandals and fanny packs. Wanna get with Cali's legacy? I can't see that, but I'll give you a free L plus your sanity back. You gotta realize make these so-called rappers reevaluate their status. Cause after I touch the mic, you cats will stop believing that the bull crap you do should even be called MC. You gotta realize you're messing with the baddest. See, I make these so-called rappers reevaluate their status. Cause after I touch the stage, the bull crap you do should even be called. But wait, have you figured out what the hell you're doing wrong while you're all on my jock taking words from my songs? But I couldn't keep myself awake for the 5 minutes your song played. You can't rock a crowd cause you lack the arm strength. The kind of cat that I'd rather keep at arm's length. Acting like they hard but we know that they harmless. Sissies, they be the first to get scared. I have your in bed hugging and squeezing on your teddy bear. You want the top spot, but I'm already there. I know you can't be me, and that ain't really fair. I'm feeling like Sieg, I can feel it in the air. The temperature's rising, and you can get it there. And now I'll put it there, right in your face. But forget grapes, I'll come spit right in your face. Here's another one. It's your girl, Cali the Lyricist. And at this moment, I'm going to go ahead and say tease up. Uh-oh, lyricist, there go the popos. Don't trip, let me hide it in your honeycomb. Lyricist is who she is, by girl, you know I gotta get my money on. Later on, like a trust before this, you can play with my funny bone. First, you gotta leave the dummies alone. If it's on, then it's on face down.
So with the woo nigga, what? Lyricist misbehave at a dime, beat a bomb. Niggas don't know where I'm from. Notown, C-I to the T-Y dividends. Who nigga what? Want a buck with the stud of the year that's always G'd up. Then I raise head, knee up. In the back of the club, fill it up, fill it up.
So you wanna feel my backbone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna see my black bone? I'm a rider, not a hater. I fall legs on the under. I get mine, you can get yours too.
Is that right?
I'm a rider, not a hater. I fall legs on the under.
I see
I
you.
get mine, you can get yours too.
Gotta get that paper, man.
I don't mind, do what you wanna do.
Yeah. Gotta get that paper, man. Stay away from haters, man. Gotta get that paper. My nature is just a player, man. Lyrics mixed with a little T-Pain. Cause Barsco gave me a call. You niggas didn't know lyricist the best of both worlds. I don't need none of y'all. Player hating, stay the hell away. Yep, I'm coming up major. California stallion. You want a nigga with a truth of major. Nigga who, nigga what? Want a buck with the stud of the year that's always G'd up. Then I raise head, knee up. In the back of the club, fill it up, fill it up.
So you wanna feel my backbone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna see my black bone? I'm a rider, not a hater. I fall legs on the under. I get mine, you can get yours too.
Let's get it.
I'm a rider, not a hater. I fall legs on the under.
I hear you.
I get mine, you can get yours too. I don't mind, do what you wanna do.
Let's break it on down, move it around. Look at them clowns, look what I found now. Shaking and taking them up and breaking them down. What, I'm tipsy now. I guess that I am what I am, but I don't give a damn, so I keep it real. Trying to make a million, always chilling with that Henny feeling. Gotta get that player, I gotta make that mail like every day. Let them know that my brother Razzo got a fofo if you wanna play with my paper. Cause nigga who, nigga what, wanna buck with the stud of the year that's always G'd up. Then I raise head, knee up. In the back of the club, fill it up, fill it up.
So you wanna feel my backbone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna see my black bone? I'm a rider, not a hater. I fall legs on the under. I get mine, you can get yours too.
Let's get it.
I'm a rider, not a hater. I fall legs on the under.
I see you.
I get mine, you can get yours too.
Yeah.
I don't mind, do what you wanna do.
Let's ride out.
Hello and welcome back to Underground Media. You just heard Callie the Lyricist. Definitely look her up and check her out. Up next, we have another local female artist, Cody Brown. Hello, Cody, and welcome to Underground Media.
I'm very honored and thankful, and thank you for having me on the show.
You're welcome. You're welcome. When I heard the music, it was just, oh my gosh.
Thank you.
I don't even have words for it. Now, my first question I ask everybody is Cody Brown your artist name, or is that your government name, as we would say?
No, not my government name. Cody Brown is my artist name.
And how did you come up with the name Cody Brown?
Cody Brown is me. My government name was given to me by a family member. So they didn't even know why they named me my government name. So everything that's about me is Cody Brown. I don't even know who Monique is. To this day, I ask myself, I say, Soul, how old are you? What's your name? I haven't got an answer yet. But yes, Cody Brown is my artist name.
And let us know, who is Cody Brown?
Cody Brown is love. It's the forefront of the brand. And it's agape love. No matter what you do to me, I'll always love you. So there's a lot of pain.
You rap and sing as well. How do you choose your production?
I don't. I listen to what the instruments are saying, whether it was done through a chord or acoustic. I call it the gift of the outer ear, to be able to hear the waves. I call it magic. So that's how I'm able to deliver the production part of it. So I never know which way it's going to go. I don't know if the tomboy is going to come out or the soulful or the rock and roll punk rock girl or the prissy or that country girl.
Wow, that's a lot.
There's a lot of, I don't want to say personalities.
Mhm.
I can say not schizophrenic or bipolar, but I want to define it as spirits. I'm still learning myself.
And who inspires you in the music industry to continue doing what you're doing?
Well, I never had the opportunity to have a mentor, but I was raised up in the Kojic Church, Church of God in Christ. I was able to develop experience through Love and Fellowship, Edwin Hawkins.
Now, is that where you started music, was in church?
Not so much. It was more, because my uncle was the pastor, I would sneak, "Can I sing?" And before he would get up to deliver the word, he would call me up, and I was the one that always cried, so I never finished the song, but it was something. I was very off tune, I should say. No one listened to me, but I had a song. But the voice of Cody Brown wasn't developed in religion. I'm not religious at all, nor political. I'm independent. The voice, it developed in time. It's still developing.
And we just heard Callie the lyricist, and she had introduced me to you when I was looking for talent here in Fresno. Now, can you tell me what it is about Callie the lyricist that inspires you?
About Callie the lyricist, I would say if I didn't know Callie the lyricist and I would just hear her, I would think she was turned up, she was bad, she was well-rounded, I should say. But knowing her, I would think her craft is unfolding. She's very talented. She can play the piano. Sounds like it's getting personal. But no, Callie as an artist, she has this energy that when she's performing, it's just her own world. There's like no one's there. And I really like that about her stage performance. She delivers. She's not afraid to speak in metaphors. She's very a metaphor person.
And let me ask you, what sets you apart from any other upcoming female artists in the game?
I don't believe in separation. I believe that everything has a timing. From the time that I wake up, throughout the night to the time that I go to sleep, I always keep in mind that I'm energy. And all these souls are all one. So I don't see separation, but I think that, as if it was labeled, I think that label alone would unite me and hopefully encourage other artists to have the same mind frame. Because it becomes, is it discrimination?
Are you?
I'm
interviewing.
I apologize.
You can't put me under pressure. Okay, now is there anywhere that we will be able to go out there and search for you? So if you can go ahead and let us know where we can find Cody Brown.
Okay. You can find me on SoundCloud, at soundcloud.com, user/844 2736. Can I look at my phone? Okay, I just want to confirm that.
No, that is fine.
Because I'm just a number.
Yeah, you don't want to send them to somebody else's.
User 863-442748.
And we will definitely go ahead and have all the information across the screen for you. For everyone out there. Up next, we have Cody Brown performing for us. So stay tuned and check her out. You definitely do not want to miss this. I know she's quiet, but whew, stay tuned and you'll see what I'm talking about.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm mad at you. Screaming, fussing, fighting, you don't have a clue. I'm hurting, baby. You look me in my eyes like I'm crazy. Walking away, talking about you don't want to hear that. Telling me over and over you don't want to deal with it. So what does a woman do? What does a lady say? Break up to make up, now we kissing. Oh, now you're dissing. Oh, now you're creeping. Two wrongs don't make it right. What does a woman do? What does a lady say? What does a woman do? Two wrongs don't make it right. Make up to kissing. Oh, now you're dissing. Oh, now you're creeping. Two wrongs don't make it right. Contemplation, let me breathe, try and think. Clear my mind, not memorize many ways. I become your enemy. Count the ways you treated me so bad, baby. So bad, baby. Two wrongs don't make it right. Oh, now I'm the blame. Ooh, I'm going insane. It's you. What does a woman do? What does a lady say? Break up to break up, now we kissing. Ooh, now you're dissing. Ooh, now you're creeping. Two wrongs don't make it right. Feeling yourself, now you want me closer. Rolling your eyes this way and that way. Come back, pull me closer. At my climax, question after question was on your mind. Now you're convinced. Patience is low, no time. The truth unfolds. Two wrongs don't make it right. Always on my mind. You're always on my mind. All I do is think of you. When I close my eyes at night. Always on my mind. Another minute, another hour. Yet alone walking, wondering how this could be. Alone with me, it's just a dream, not meant to leave. Am I addicted? When did I miss it? Voodoo love. When did I miss it? How did we kiss this? Voodoo love. I visualize your body next to mine. You holding me all tight up through the night. I'm so glad that you're mine when the heat rise. I fantasize. Queen, no back. So I'm giving you the things you need. My body's yours. You can do what you please. In the middle of the night, if you got the urge, I shed tears cause my love is true. Am I addicted? Am I addicted? When did I miss it? When did I miss it? Voodoo love. Voodoo love. Am I addicted? Am I addicted? When did I miss it? When did I? Voodoo, voodoo love. Voodoo love. Am I addicted? Am I addicted? When did I miss this? Voodoo, voodoo love. Am I addicted? Am I addicted?